No, it's like 5-0. You're gonna make my brother's gonna think you're not feel fine doing this. Is it edit or I like this one. Yeah. What's better? He's gonna go back in a minute while I go here in like 7 minutes. Thanks for it. I give shout out to the people. I don't know who they are. So thanks guys for watching it. I don't know who commented it. I don't know what the comment said, so I'll find out later. Okay, that's our video from the legacy. Oh, you see it? Yeah, you're 15 days away from being stupid. One cat, two cats. One. And then so, we only have 3 cats here. Be a target. Okay. I put a lot of people in the trade box. You get money, and then and then plus concession stands. I don't know how you upgrade a concession stand.
Hello, everyone.
I hope.
All right, thanks, Larry. And after an off-season of questions, football is back as EA Sports coverage of the NFL leads us to the East Bay, Oakland, California. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Atlanta Falcons and the Oakland Raiders. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line.
So we're not switching it up. Okay. See how it goes.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Nope. Picked off.
Almost able to intercept it.
Whoa.
That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, second down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Our strength.
They come out here in the eye. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
Yeah, I think Sean will do better.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Carr going to throw, eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring him away. Back deep for Atlanta, Devin Hester.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it'll be Falcon football as they take possession.
The person who had the Super Bowl in his hand was Tom in the picture. And he lost at the end.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. 10 yards still left on second down.
The day when the Patriots were losing 28 to the half. And the Patriots came back.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And it's complete to Jacob Tamme. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Now the 6-year man out of Miami, Matt Bosher on to punt. Well, there was no blitz. That was just a draw play that, to be frank, didn't fool anybody.
Did we hear the entire stadium screaming draw? Because it felt like everybody was all over that play, and the defense won that battle.
Fielded just inside the 20.
Oh.
Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called, and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them Got a sense? Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
On second down, here's Carr. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on third. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal.
It's really come into vogue to talk about the different gaps that a defense tries to attack in an offensive line. And most of the time we're talking about blitzes. How many times have you heard double A-gap blitz? But where is the A-gap? It's the space between the center and the guards, either side. So when you're having a double A-gap blitz, it's 2 guys coming through that gap. In this situation, though, that A-gap wasn't open for the defense to exploit. The offensive line took care of it, protected it, and moved the defensive guys out of the way to allow for that nice run.
Being chased out, and it's a touchdown. Derek Carr, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, and the Raiders have taken the lead. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Defense looking to hold serve one last time here on 3rd and 7.
Partner, we're into the second quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
So on 4th down, the Falcons will call on Matt Bosher to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days. Offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And past the 30 down to about the 27. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Not an ideal spot to be on first down, but I love that the play caller did not immediately abandon the running game and say, okay, we've got to throw it in order to pick it up. Stayed with the run, was rewarded with a big-time pickup. Now they're in second and manageable.
And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did. And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up second and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to lead to a third down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner and the tackle was there right away for a loss of yardage.
And they'll get him down right about the 20. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a fourth down. Now, hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. And thankfully, the offense able to recover, but the extra point attempt foiled.
Please tell me this doesn't come off as snarky. But that's a relative chip shot. I mean, you've got to be able to execute that one. I don't care what they design on the other side about trying to block the kick. That should be 3 points on the board.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. If you're out at 55, 60 yards, and down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. John Ward, the rookie out of Illinois, in there to drop him, and that will go into the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. So we've reached halftime with just, and actually, Larry, hold that thought. We're right back to the action. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And there's a flag on the field.
As you know, I told you guys.
Kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Episode a long time ago.
No, he kicked it out of bounds. That's a big penalty.
And this is where the rest of the team turns and stares at the kicker and says, you have one job, execute it.
On first down, Ryan.
No.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Second and 10. It's Ryan again. He's got time in the pocket. Caught on the right side by Jones. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And just like that, it's third down. Still in search of the first down after that last completion. So the first connection there, Ryan to Jones, and certainly a big reason they're losing on the scoreboard.
As they go as a connection, it appears so goes the team. And they need to be on the same page, in sync. And they really wish it could have been earlier in the game. Now they've got some ground to make up.
So he makes the grab and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line giving them time to complete that first down pass.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And Tammy with it over the middle. And he gets it down to the 32. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Here's Ryan. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth. So on fourth down, off goes Matt Ryan, and on is another Matt Bryant. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
Sliding out of the pocket. It's caught by Clive Walford, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Offensively, they like their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
And he cuts it back left. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone.
All right, it's football 101 to know that the quarterback controls just about everything on offense, but a lot of times what gets missed is that the center controls line play. He has to communicate to the guards and the tackles what type of front they're facing, how they're going to block it, and what adjustments need to be made sometimes on the fly as a defense will shift. Give the center a lot of credit because for the most part, he's got big defensive linemen over his face all game long that he's got to try and block and protect his quarterback.
And this will be a touchdown. Derek Carr with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to be taken down. He's sacked on the final play of this. Back now in the East Bay. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. Now Ryan on second down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
All right, I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down. Finding time. Going for the deep ball. And no, it's incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. They'll try and start this. And a big loss here as he's taken down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Escaping the pressure right. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Now Carr, buying time to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 13 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. So on fourth down, off goes Carr, and on is Sebastian Janikowski. This to make it a 3-score game late. And Janikowski bangs it through, and the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. And you figure with that, this game's pretty well out of reach.
It would take a heck of a comeback at this point. Being 3 scores down, I think that's too much to ask with time winding down here in the fourth.
And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
On second down, Ryan. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. On fourth down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a fourth down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. This is brought in at the 21. Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Steps away to his left, and he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jared Odrick in there to drop him with his first sack of 2016.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a third and still about 12 to go.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
From the shotgun now. And this one is right down the middle. And the lead now increases to 20-0. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the fourth.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
On the return, the old reliable Devin Hester, the veteran. And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. And this will likely be the last play and wrap things up.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Well, we won in the cold Coliseum, which it won't get wrecked since another team plays on that field. And the owner of that thingy, of the stadium will be now will be the Athletics of Oakland to play there. And right after is champion of the NBA, Curry and the Warriors.
Kick off your week by installing your game plan.
And thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Goodbye.